Hi guys, and welcome to another video from Total Technik. Today we're going to be showing you where to find the engine code for your Audi or VW. This is the 3-letter code that relates to the engine that's fitted to your car. Okay, so let's take a look. Now for most Audi and VW models, the code can actually be retrieved from the build label, which is located in the spare wheel well in your boot. Okay, so if we take a quick look, I'll give you an illustration of where the label normally is. Now obviously we've got the spare wheel area here. You can see we've got a white label down in this corner. So that's where we're going to be retrieving the information from today. On some Audi and VW models you may have a slightly different shaped sticker, or the sticker may be located up in the rear corner, or maybe on the rear side of the boot well rather than the outside as we've got here. But this is the label that you're going to be looking for to retrieve your codes. So let's take a look, and we'll go into more depth on what that label contains. Now the other thing to bear in mind is if you look in your spare wheel well and you can't see the label that we've just identified in this particular car, then what Audi and VW normally do is in the service book that would have come with the car from new, if you open up the front cover, on the inside front cover, they normally put an exact duplicate of this label on the inside front cover of your service book. So if you can't find it in the spare wheel well, then pull out your service book and have a look in there, and you'll probably find it there as well. So let's take a look at the content of this label. Okay, so here's a view of inside the front cover of a service book. Now we've put a yellow sticker over the bin number there just for security, but you can see all the rest of the details there. This label here will be identical to the label that you've got in the spare wheel well in the back of the car. But like I say, if you can't find it, or if it's easier, then pull out the service book and you should find this label on the inside cover. So a quick overview of what some of these codes mean. They do have a key down the left hand side just down here, but they don't always necessarily line up with the placement of the sticker. If that makes any sense. So I'll show you what the key bits are. So obviously you can see in this instance it's an S4 limousine, which is a saloon Quattro 4.2 V8. The code that we're looking for, or the codes that we're looking for, some of the important ones. This one here is the BBK. That there is the engine code for the car. You can see it's actually says paint number here in line with it, and engine code above it. That's because, like I said, they are slightly out of line. So that's the engine code, and below that is the paint code here. So the LY7W is the particular paint code from this car, and it has a BBK engine. And also, if you go shoot over to the opposite side here on the same line as the engine, the final 3 here is your gearbox code. So that can be quite useful as well. So FVD is the gearbox that was fitted to this particular car. And then the other thing that's sometimes worth having a look at, you've got all these codes down here at the bottom, these 3-letter codes here. And as you can see over here, this is a list of the optional equipment codes. So these are the optional extras that are fitted to your car. And if you go online, do a search on Google for Audi optional extras codes. There's a couple of websites that you may well find where you can actually put these 3-letter codes in, and it will show you what the proper kind of Audi technical name for that option was. So you can do these kind of one by one if you're kind of a little bit obsessed. You want to find out exactly what your car's got, although you should really know. But this might help you with a few of the things that aren't so obvious. But that's another thing that's worth looking at as well. So that's it. That's your build label there, and that's what some of the main codes mean. So take a look, and best of luck with it. Thank you.